फिजिक्स गोल 100 में आप लोगों ने अभी तक एक स्ट्रेट वायर के थ्रू, चाहे वो रेक्टेंगल हो चाहे वो दो पैरेलल स्ट्रेट वायर हो, उनके बीच में डिफरेंट सेक्शंस पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड को कैलकुलेट किया। अब हम सर्कुलर वायर यानी रिंग, अ वायर बेंड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ सर्कल और सेक्शंस ऑफ द वायर ऑन द एक्सिस एंड इट्स सेंटर, इसके लिए हम मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कैलकुलेट करेंगे। जैसे कि हमारे पास एक सर्कुलर वायर है, पहले हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं। मान लीजिए वी हैव अ सर्कुलर वायर, suppose the circular wire have a radius r. Case 1, when we want to find this wire carries current I, and we want to calculate the magnetic field at the center. Now in second case, suppose the wire is again the same of radius r, but we want to calculate magnetic field on this axis. These are two different cases in which we have to calculate the magnetic field, although by this case can be derived. We can derive this case from this case. This is the generalized case. Now even then, we will first try the magnetic field due to this circular wire. Suppose to calculate the magnetic field due to the circular wire, I assumed a current element dl, and from any current element dl, the center line joining the center will always subtend 90 degree, because the length vector is towards tangent, and this line, the point joining center, will act as a normal to the center. It means in any case this angle of the small current element will be 90 degree in any case. When it is 90 degree, then the magnetic field, using Biot-Savart's law, magnetic field due to a small current element at center C will be from which law? From Biot-Savart's law. Will be dB is equal to mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sin 90 upon r square, if this radius is r. Now to calculate net magnetic field, we will use the superposition principle. We will divide whole wire into the smaller sections, and what we are finding out that every section at the point C is directing magnetic field vertically inward. From any section, the magnetic field lines are vertically inward. So if magnetic field lines are vertically inward, it means we can generally integrate them with the proper limit. I suppose the general integration is from 0 to b, then the 90 is 1, then the integration must be 0 to whole circumference, that is 0 to 2 pi r. So it is b, what is constant? Mu naught I upon 4 pi r square dl 0 to 2 pi r. So if it is 0 to 2 pi r, the value of this is mu naught I upon 4 pi r square into L 0 to 2 pi r. Now the value of B means magnetic field at the center, magnetic field at C, you can call it BC, magnetic field at point C is mu naught I upon r into upper limit minus lower limit 2 pi r minus 0. So it is mu naught I upon 4 pi r into 2 pi r. It means it is r square, sorry, it is r square. So 1 r is remaining. So it is mu naught I upon 2r. So this is the magnetic field due to at the center of the circular wire. If this wire has n turns, then the magnetic field at center will be mu naught Ni upon 2r. And what is this direction? Direction means they are vertically inward. In my previous lectures, I have discussed what is the magnetic field direction, that is denoted by vertically inward. So mu naught I upon 2r, mu naught Ni upon 2r is the magnetic field generated at the center due to n rings. Each ring, n rings means n turns. Each turns carry current I. So this is the magnetic field at the center due to circular current carrying solenoid, you can say also. Solenoids have a different but a circular wire having n turns. Clear? Now we can discuss. Now if I from center I reach a distance small r, and to avoid confusion I take radius a, and the current flowing is in this wire is anti-clockwise. So what is the method to calculate the magnetic field at the point P due to this section of the wire circular on the axis? We again have the same formula. We have to divide the wire into smaller current elements. Again same process is here. What we did for it, suppose this is a circular wire. In earlier case we find the magnetic field at this point inside the center of the wire. Now what in this case what we are doing, we are trying to find out the magnetic field at this point from the center of this ring or center of this wire. So from this is the center, and this distance means this distance is small r. This is this distance, and this distance, this one is a from the center. This from center to this distance is a. Are you getting what I am saying? This distance is a and this distance is r. To calculate this, what we have to do, we will take two diagonally opposite current elements. Now see, if this is a wire and the current is flowing in anti-clockwise sense like this, then at this point the current is here and we have to calculate the point P. See this, resemble this. The current is flowing here, I just put my thumb here and the finger at the point of calculation of the magnetic field. Then the magnetic field lines are normal to this plane. What plane? The current element and the point plane. I call this magnetic field same as dB. And what about the lower thing, lower conductor, lower current element? It is directed downward. Of which downward? downward to the plane. This is 90 degree. Clear? If it is 90 degree, then I suppose this theta and again this theta, this becomes 90 minus theta and this becomes 90 minus theta. Since the dB component, we will take the component of dB in either side. This is dB, this is dB. The dB, this component, this is dB sine 90 minus theta, and here it is dB sine 90 minus theta. From this vertical component is dB sine 90 minus theta, and from this vertical component dB sine 90 minus theta will cancel out, and only the magnetic field lines component exists is along this direction, which is dB cos 90 minus theta, and dB cos 90 minus theta, from here it is 2 dB cos 90 minus theta. Are you getting this point? What I am saying? I am saying that the vertical component of dB, that is dB sine 90 minus theta, from upward and from downward cancel each other, but horizontal component adds up. Or I can say, if I take only one vector, I am not considering downward case, but if I take the two cases, then I am observing that vertical component or diagonally opposite corners are cancelling out. But if I take only one vector, that is dB, then I am having magnetic field only along the axis of this loop. So the net magnetic field is dB cos 90 minus theta. I am just considering only one magnetic field vector. I am not considering second magnetic field vector. I am considering only one magnetic field vector. Now I apply Biot-Savart's law on this current element, mu naught I dl. Now suppose this angle, how we can take this angle 90 degree? Suppose this is a wire and this is the point. So this angle, are you getting this point? This angle is 90 degree, because this will always go perpendicular. So IDL sin 90 upon 4 pi into, if this is R, this is A, this is under root R square plus A square. So it is under root R square plus A square whole square into cos 90 minus theta. So dB net, I call dB net mod is, what is removing out? Sine is 1, this is cos sine theta, mu naught I dl, it is sine theta upon 4 pi R square plus A square. For whole magnetic field due to whole wire is dB net integration, mod dB net integration I call it, or I can call simply dB net integration is mu naught I 4 pi dl sin theta upon R square plus A square. To calculate whole, I call it 0 to B net. It is, to cover whole circular wire, I will have to take 0 to 2 pi A. Are you getting? 0 to 2 pi A. if I took it 0 to 2 pi a, what are the constant? Mu naught I upon 4 pi r square plus a square is constant, sin theta is also constant. So I have only for integration is 0 to 2 pi into dl. Now from this triangle I can call it N M P. N M P, yeah, MPN, triangle MPN. What is sin theta? Sin theta is a by under root r square plus a square. So I put all the things here. What we will get? dB net. हमने यहाँ सब वैल्यू लगा ली. जब हम यहाँ सब वैल्यू लगाते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है? dB net is equal to mu naught I upon 4 pi r square plus a square is already there. Sin theta is a upon root r square plus a square. And what we will get about the integration of, after integration of dl, that is L 0 to 2 pi a means 2 pi a. And I am calculating it directly, is 2 pi a. This 2 pi will cancel out this and we will have 2. A into a becomes integration, after integration dB net become B net. It is B net is equal to mu naught I a square upon 2 r square plus a square to the power 3 by 2. If the coil have n turns, then B net is mu naught n I a square upon 2 r square plus a square to the power 3 by 2. Now if I want to calculate, I said already this is the general case. If I want to calculate the magnetic field at the original point, that is n, for point n, what will be 0? Small r will becomes, this point will lie at n. It means small r becomes 0. If small r becomes 0, then what will I will get in the base, in the numerator, in a denominator, that is a square becomes 0. A square के बाद 3 by 2 means a cube. Then we will have B center is mu naught I n I a square upon 2 a cube single a. So mu naught n I upon 2a. This was the case that I already discussed separately, that magnetic field lines at the center of the coil is mu naught n I a for n turns of the coil. Are you getting this point? If you go through this is very simple. Now what happens, if I just took the half of this circular section? Suppose this is a question. I have x, y, m, n, z. Suppose this is the combination and carrying current I. Then according to Biot-Savart's law, we have to calculate the magnetic field at C. So according to Biot-Savart's law, the C point is on the axis of this wire xy. So if I choose one current element, then angle sin theta becomes 0, because this point C lies on this extended xy. So theta is 0. If theta is 0, so by Biot-Savart law, dB mu naught I dl sin 0 upon r square. It means this xy wire Z wire do not contribute any magnetic field at point C. So for magnetic field at point C means magnetic field due to XY plus magnetic field due to YMN plus magnetic field due to NZ. This is 0 and this is 0. So magnetic field will be at point C will be only due to this circular section, and which is the half of the complete circle. And what is I calculated to the half? If its radius is capital R, mu naught I upon 2R was due to the single loop. So the magnetic field lines will be mu naught I upon 4R. So in next lecture we will discuss the cases of circular wire magnetic field, combination of the straight wire as well as the circular wire. Good luck.